we are good to go.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. Today we'll be talking about Robinhood giving away $2 million in Bitcoin. This is a 24-hour show. We're your hosts, Eddie and Britt. Let's get it.
Trivia time. Yo, what's good? We are back. It's been an exciting week. Robinhood is sitting pretty at 43.34, and it's been steadily dropping since earnings. People don't realize though these volatility times give a lot of
Opportunity.
Yeah, it's a lot of opportunity, a lot of dips, a lot of times to get in on names that you haven't. A lot of people thought Robinhood ran away, so this is a good time to get in.
Buy the dip like you always said you would.
And crypto's a little bit down as well. But what you do know is Robinhood's gonna have a great quarter because of this. This volatility means people are trading, selling, whatever, leveraging, all that good stuff. And Robinhood makes money off these transactions, so the transaction volume should definitely be really high. But we had an exciting week, and it's a bummer that the stock keeps falling down, but we got a good surprise.
But that's just the market overall right now. We all know that Robinhood is a great proxy for the market, so everything's just down right now. It's super unsure with tariff talks. We have trade wars impending, so much going on, so that's obviously going to reflect. But Vlad and team are out here making sure that even though number go down, vibes go up, higher.
Now, if you guys don't remember, going into the new year, Robinhood surprised us with a little Bitcoin airdrop, little Doge airdrop as well, and they did it basically in 2 days, 2 batches, 1 day for everybody, the next day for gold members only. And that, I feel like that was just a little test for what we were gonna get this week with the trivia, right?
Absolutely, and that was just a nice little New Year's gift from Robinhood, so we appreciate that. But this was much more entertaining, I should say. It was a really fun event, and I haven't been that excited to take a quiz in a long time.
Yeah, this was it was different. Robinhood executed it so well. I didn't have any issues. One of my friends pointed out that a lot of people who were complaining on Robinhood weren't even verified, so I'm not sure if that's some bot stuff going on. But from what I know, everyone who I actually know participated on it. They had a good time. Maybe they didn't win, but it worked for them, just to say the least. But yeah, let's look at what day one looked like. They gave us a little countdown to this trivia, and they tapped Quiz Daddy, formerly HQ Trivia. They basically got him to give us 12 questions that were based on finance, economics, and crypto. And it was 12 questions. You had 10 seconds to answer them. And then if you were able to answer all 12 right, you got to split the $1 million Bitcoin pot that day. So
maybe it wasn't 10 seconds to answer. It was 10 seconds from beginning of the question starting and then to time's up. So it was like maybe 5 seconds to answer. But I guess that was a way to make sure there wasn't too much cheating or AI use going on. Even though, of course, we have some bad apples in the bunch.
We'll show you guys how some people cheated.
But it was a great time. He was very entertaining. He said he was live in the studio at the headquarters in Menlo Park. So it was very, it was an exciting way to start off Gold Month.
So over 400,000 people showed up. It was about 392K to be exact, but we'll just round it up to make it sound better. So 400,000 people showed up for this stream. We got to stream, we got to play trivia. So it really brought this community thing. It brought the crypto vibe in because we all knew crypto was involved. And a lot of people would ask, yo, why would Robinhood even give out this Bitcoin? But the marketing dollars were just completely priceless on how they spent it. Like value went back to the shareholders. As far in the way of we got to get into there, see what was going on, basically get a feel for how many people would be active in one day if tapped via X. I don't think there was any huge promo. And
yeah, they gave us 24-hour notice, and it was like, get ready tomorrow, update your apps, make sure the countdown clock is there.
And so for all these people to be in there, watch a stream live, play this game, participate, it was just a great moment. And They walked us in. Everybody was allowed to do day one, right? And we found out day one and day two. So if you follow Hood Retail on there, we share a lot of alpha on here. But I'll go ahead and show you guys this terms and terms apply down here. We went ahead and looked at that early, like an hour after it was released, and we seen that it was a day one, a day two. We actually read a Fortune Crypto article that told us a lot of information before Robinhood did, and we were able to find out that participants were going to win Doge on the second day. And this was great because it walked in a lot of people who didn't know what they were doing on day one. And if they felt like they liked it or this was cool, they could subscribe for gold membership and convert to a gold member and participate the next day.
That's a great point. If you feel like you got slighted on day one, maybe you weren't ready, you weren't prepared, but you had a really good time and it was like, okay, this is open to gold members, I might as well opt in. At least $5, just $5 chance. It's like a raffle ticket, you know, see if you're gonna win or not. So I think it was a great onboarding event for people that also, if they didn't do gold for the second day, Robinhood also let you know, hey, this is a gold month. You still have another day that you might want to hop onto the gold membership because we're doing mystery unlocks. So the whole rollout has just been beautiful.
Yeah, so these marketing dollars were well spent. They attracted crypto people back to the platform. Crypto revenues, transactions, that's a high revenue for Robinhood. So attracted all those people back, converted some of them into gold. And then the money that it's giving out is still going to be under the Robinhood AUC because they have to keep it there for 30 days. And it was I feel like it was firing off. We all got to feel like this community vibe.
Seeing the share on Twitter, on X, I should say, even on YouTube, retail analysts going at it and doing it as a community. It was just really nice to lift the spirits of the heaviness of the market right now.
Yeah, exactly. You're staring at red all day and you want to get a win, and the best time to do that is with games and smiles and friends and all that. And I feel like Robinhood just packaged it all up and said, here's a little future finance thing.
The best part is there was no lose. It was a win-win for everybody. It was just like, hey, if you want to do this, there's no fee to pay. It's open to everybody. Just go ahead and make it happen.
That's right. So day one, $1 million in Bitcoin split. Day two was for gold members only, and they also split $1 million in Bitcoin. But everybody who participated got Doge, and I believe it was like $2 in Doge. But hey, I mean, I'll take any win at this point.
Absolutely. Interestingly, though, I did go back to check my Doge, and I was like, oh, we're up 10% since Robinhood. So Robinhood is just pumping bags for everybody right now.
This has to stay in the Robinhood ecosystem for 30 days, so there was no hurt there. People are talking about it, obviously. And overall, I think that you could spend $1 million on a billboard, and you don't know what's happening. You don't know who signed up because of that billboard. You don't know who was like affected by it. But when you did this, you were able to see who logged in, how many how long they stayed. There was a lot to kind of consume. So
I'm sure they got so much data from that of how to keep these people. What attention is the currency right now? So how do we keep people on the app? How do we keep people interested, learning, intrigued, and engaged, and also putting their money on the brokerage?
I think some people were late, and so when they showed up, they were only in observe mode. So some people were saying it wasn't working, but because they showed up late, it allowed them to see the quiz, but not see that they weren't participating in the quiz. They were in observe mode.
Which is what happens once you get a question wrong, and then you're no longer participating, but you can still see the questions.
But overall, great. I wonder what Robinhood will do with this next. They can do anything. They can show us streams. They could show us day
I'm thinking live poker next. Vlad said, what would you like to see next? I would love to see us doing some poker on there.
Yeah, we're really
little
gambling.
Tournaments.
So this was just another step. I feel like the next level of marketing. They got to see all of their ad dollars work for them. All of it's in their platform. They didn't need no third parties or anything. Do you know anything about the trivia guy? Like, why'd they end up picking Quizzy McGuire?
That was I loved his little ad libs that he gave himself. I was quite impressed.
I knew nothing about him. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know he existed. Didn't know HQ Trivia existed.
So I guess on TikTok right now,
You have a TikTok?
I absolutely do not. We are not on the TikTok. We will not be there. But if it gets good enough, then it goes to X. And I guess it's a very popular trend right now on TikTok. They're bringing back the Quiz Daddy, Trivia, HQ kind of vibe, and the media team must have taken a look at that and said, hey, this is what the kids are doing. Let's get them involved in investing. And that's what I'm saying. It's not just, this is what's popular. This is what's getting attention. Let's go from there. It's this is where the energy is. Let's bring our product to where the energy is right now. And I just thought it was great because even if you had no idea who, what the TikTok trend is right now, what's going on with the Zoomer generation, it was still so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I had no idea it was TikTok. I had no idea the kids loved it. But as soon as it popped up, I was like, wow, this is awesome. He's in Menlo Park. Even on day 2, he brought Vlad in and he,
That was
hopped out the screen.
beautiful.
It was just so cool because you're just start thinking, you're like, what can happen from here? Do we get special retail analysts like giving out their thesis on stocks here next time? Like, where does this lead to where we can all interact? 400,000 people all come together into the app and like participate in something. Like, it was just.
Yes, I'm thinking that maybe for the earnings call for Q2, we might have some analysts that maybe go to Menlo Park and maybe we see Amit and Tanner maybe doing a little collab IRL in the studio as they did for their Q1 earnings call.
Yeah, what if they're like, instead of us going and me searching everywhere, Bloomberg, Mad Money, Yahoo, YouTube, instead of me looking all these places for a Vlad Tenev interview, they can all sit right there. We can all watch Vlad Tenev interviews in the app. You know what I'm saying? And
who doesn't want a trip to LA?
Bro, this is so cool. Menlo Park is not LA, but
California, I should say. It's close enough.
But what I would say is that Vlad has now triggered my imagination, and I'm like, what are we gonna do next? I don't know if we're gonna do this again because some people were cheating, and let's look at these reactions real quick. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so this is funny because Vlad actually reposted this, and he said, this is why we can't have nice things.
The highest market cap as of the end of January 2025.
0.73. Insane, bro. Last one.
Cryptocurrency market caps.
Is this the last one? Let's go.
$40 a share. $400 a share by the end of it.
AppLovin. Okay, again, we got AppLovin.
If you guessed AppLovin, it's not 400. Which had the highest market cap as of.
Let's pause that. Okay, so it was 35 seconds. Let's go look at this guy's page real quick.
So if you're not sure what just happened, we only had 10 seconds from the beginning of the question to answer, and that's too much to type, too much to copy paste in that short time. So they were using Perplexity AI. Everybody was thinking, we can't use Grok, we can't use OpenAI. Like, what would be the AI to use? This kid knew what it was, and half, I think, are mad about cheating. Half are mad about maybe they weren't as informed to cheat as well as this kid did.
Yeah, so this guy, I don't know if this is his startup exchange, whatever's in his bio, but obviously this post is going viral, right? So yeah, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I won the Robinhood 1 million trivia contest after building with Perplexity AI and OpenEV. So
he combined two different AI LLMs.
So it's pretty awesome, to be honest, but like, that's bullshit though, honestly. And hey, we did only have 10. It's impressive, and if he's building a project and like this is gonna get him funding and eyes, it's pretty cool that this could actually take off, to be honest. This could really take off. But
this might have been a little promo for a startup.
Vlad said we can't have nice things because of this, so we probably won't have trivia like that again. I don't know. I'm not too sure how this will go. Maybe they don't read it out loud. Like maybe you have to read it with your eyes. I don't even know because he got around it. But that's just one. Let's check out.
Also, why do you guys film yourselves doing not great things on camera? Like,
it's a different generation.
It really is. Anything for clout.
Let's check out Amit's reaction on here.
This is so
number 10, number 10, number 10, number 10, number 10, number 10.
Next question, just a few left.
Oh my gosh.
Q10.
Oh my freaking gosh, come on.
Company became the first to reach a $1 trillion market cap. The first to reach.
I did Microsoft. I think it's Microsoft, right? It has to be Microsoft. It wasn't Amazon. It was not Apple.
Has repped this company.
It was Apple.
No, it was Apple. No, it was Apple. No.
This is how everybody felt.
No.
Yeah, this is genuine though. When you're using Commodity, not using AI.
Since the share, alas.
No.
Died in 2013, so he never got to see his beloved company reach $1 trillion on market cap.
Okay, so
that was so much fun watching Amit do that live.
And I got nervous, to be honest. I ended up losing on a crypto question that I knew, and it was like proof of work, and I chose Bitcoin, it was proof of stake. I don't remember the damn question now. They were asking what Ethereum was, which is no longer proof of stake. It was proof of work, and so I was like, and I just got confused because of whatever 10 seconds, and I clicked it, and it was too late to change it, and that was that. And yeah, we didn't get to split that, but the first winners ended up getting 1,600 each. About 600 something winners.
Yeah, congrats to them. I was gonna say always go with your intuition because I locked in my correct answer for my question. Then for some reason I was like, oh shoot, what if that's the wrong one? I meant to click a different one, click another one before I could switch it back. Boom, time was up. But always trust your gut. Always go with your intuition because you probably know.
Yeah, those were some great reactions, to be honest.
That was really fun.
I mean, Vlad posted the other one, so he's aware of it. He's aware people were going to try to cheat anyways. But yeah, it was fun overall. I don't think a majority of the people used AI or cheated. I think a majority of people did the answers and didn't, just played the game as is and dropped what they were doing.
I agree.
So yeah, I wouldn't be mad if they started it again. And it was just it was exciting. I was like, trivia, what? But there was some more news too that was announced right after.
Yes, the news that was announced after. I'm so curious if team will share stats with us of how many people were onboarded from this event, how many people were onboarded to gold from this event, and the deposits, because they announced that right after trivia was done, we have a countdown, and it was about 11-hour difference. So Friday, about 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, they announced that we will be getting an unlock every week for the month of March, for the gold month, until the gold month event on March 26th. So yesterday's unlock present was deposit for a chance to win a gold bar.
That's right. Let's see if I can pull up the. Let me see if I can pull up the actual.
And I believe every dollar deposited is a chance in the raffle to win 1,000 gold bars, 1,000 winners. So you have until March 26th, I believe, to deposit. When was the cutoff?
Yeah, I believe it was March 26th or March 25th, I believe, day before the event. But this, I posted this on Hood Retail Show. Make sure you guys go follow. We're gonna follow every verified account on there.
Verified, get your verification numbers up.
And so, yeah, I got this reposted by Vlad as well. This was an awesome situation because it's something Brittany touched on couple weeks back when she was like, yo, Robinhood's gonna end up giving you guys physical assets. Like we were talking about real estate, but she was like gold, blah blah blah. And look at this, 1,000 pieces of gold are being sent out, not Bitcoin this time. So this is cool. This can attract a whole different type of audience.
Yeah.
And 999 people are gonna have the 2.5 G bar, which will be the most common giveaway, which is still roughly about, I don't know, $280 or something. The KG bar, you're gonna have to be very, very lucky to win that bar. But it's very cool that Robinhood is doing this. 1,000 people will be winners, and you pretty much, like she said, you get a raffle ticket for every dollar you deposit. And yeah, it says, let me see, March 31st actually was the. And
you don't even have
hold your deposits there.
Yeah, you don't even need to trade. You don't have to invest on the brokerage. You just need to hold it in the cash sweep program, and if you hold it there longer, it'll obviously be earning interest. But this is really exciting. As Eddie mentioned, yeah. I do believe that if Hood does continue with these physicals, that maybe Money Metals will partner with Robinhood, something like that, where you buy your silver, you buy your gold from Hood, they ship it out to you.
We've said it here so many times. Vlad is the king of markets, and this is the precious metal market is just another market.
There's no denying that there's just been so much talk of gold. Obviously, since Robinhood started the gold membership. And all the stuff that the gold event last year. But since then, it's been Trump is doing a gold card, kind of currency that he's looking at. Just so much talk of gold. Let's go look at Fort Knox. Let's go look at the European Central Bank. Where's the gold? So much gold talk. And I don't know, marketing team seems to be right on the money per usual.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. They're calling this gold. So they're basically changing it from March's gold event to March's gold event last year. It was just one day, the gold standard. They're changing it to March full of gold surprises. So like she said, every Friday is going to be something. The Lost City of Gold will be at the end of the month, and that's where
love the visuals for that.
That's where they're going to basically unveil all kinds of gold perks and utilities. We don't know what's going to happen, but every Friday they're going to release something different that leads up to this event. And if it's anything like the gold standard last year, we got the credit card, we got the boost, we got the whole branding of gold. It was such a great push in the right direction. If this is anything like that, we're in for a real treat. Their last event was The Legend Awakens, and you remember Vlad getting on stage and he's talking about old, brokers who were trying to do good. They get bought up by the big guys, and Robinhood's changing the game, and it was just like this thunder and just it was crazy. And now we're gonna get this whole event, and this wind up has been crazy. It sucks that we're doing it during the red market, but every Friday we're gonna get something. So pay attention to your app, look at those countdowns, and follow Hood Retail, because we're gonna be posting alpha like as soon as it comes out.
Absolutely. And I think this is the perfect time, even in a red market. I think this is the time that, hey guys, this is the time you want to invest. Everybody loves to start investing when it's green, when things are pumping, which that's not the point. That's not what we do. We are investors. We're looking for the long run. We are looking for a generational company. So getting in on a red day for a company that's like you see is just going to be here, it's going to stand the test of time. Put your money in now so that you can get those gains. We buy the dips and we sell the rips. We don't buy on the rips.
Yeah, extreme fear means extreme buying. So make sure you're figuring out where you can get some liquidity and you're buying some assets.
Cash is king.
All right. Well, until next time, this was all about trivia. Subscribe, comment, like. And
Happy International Women's Day. If you celebrate, don't forget to follow Hood Retail, Ed Monies, and Brittany's Bliss on X. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.